Good morning, everyone. Today I am right outside the Santa Barbara Museum of Natural History, and I'm right in front of the big whale. So I thought it'd be kind of fun today to read the story outside here. So today our story that we're going to read is called The Whale Who Wanted to Be Small. And it's written by Gil McBarnett. And this story takes place in Hawaii, and so there's a lot of Hawaiian words and names, so hopefully I'll be able to get them all okay. In the sparkling blue ocean around the Hawaiian Islands, there once lived a whale who wanted to be small. Although she was only a baby whale, Kanani was already much bigger than any of her friends. This made her rather shy. "Oh dear," she would say often, "if only I were not so big and clumsy. I wish I was small like my friends." One day, Iolani, the seabird, cried out to Kanani, "The whale hunters are coming. You must hide. Quick, quick, go and hide." "What shall I do? Where can I hide? Is there any place big enough for me to hide?" cried Kanani. Tako, the octopus, came to help her. "Squeeze this ink into the water in front of you, and the whale hunters will not be able to see you." The octopus squeezed some of the ink into the water. Do you think it's going to hide her? Let's see. None of the other sea creatures could see him behind the cloud of black ink. "Now you try," said Tako. When Kanani tried to hide behind her cloud of ink, it stung her eyes, and anyway, there was not enough ink to cover her big body. "I have a better idea," said Kalila, the spotted eel. "Follow me into my cave. The whale hunters will not find you here." And with that, Kalila slipped into his rocky cave. None of his friends could see him because it was dark and shadowy inside the cave. Kanani wriggled and tried to push her way through the rocks, but only the tip of her nose fitted, and the rest of her that did not fit looked just like a whale trying to wriggle into a cave. A sweet voice spoke up from a nearby rock. It was Leilani, the sea anemone. "Why not cover yourself with flowers? That way the whale hunters will think you are anemones and they will not disturb you." "What a clever way to hide! You look just like a flower," laughed Kanani. Kanani saw a lei seller on the beach, and she bought as many leis as she could carry. She swam back to the rocks where the anemones lived. The anemones swayed their feelers gracefully from side to side like hula dancers. Kanani covered herself with leis, and she moved her body from side to side like the anemones. But no matter how much she swayed from side to side, she still looked like a whale pretending to be anemones. "I have a spare shell you can borrow," suggested Kinoiki, the shy little hermit crab. His two beady eyes peeped at Kanani as he tapped the empty shell with one of his pincers. "What a silly idea!" cried all the sea creatures. "Thanks all the same," Kinoiki said Kanani. "But I cannot fit into Kalila the eel's cave. How would I be able to fit into that tiny shell?" Sounds like she's running out of options, huh? Olu, the turtle, tried to help. "Swim to the bottom of the ocean and lie down in the seagrass. The whale hunters will think that you're a rock, and they will sail over you in their boat." Olu tucked her head and flippers into her shell so that she looked like a rock at the bottom of the ocean. See her down there? Kanani lay very still in the seagrass and made herself as small as she could, but she was not able to tuck in her big flippers or her long tail, so she looked like a whale pretending to be a rock. "Oh dear," cried Kanani, "I have tried everything, but there's no place big enough for me to hide. How I wish I was small, but I'm so big. I can be seen from miles away, and now the whale hunters are going to catch me." Poor Kanani sobbed as if her heart would break, and a great big whale-sized tears splashed down her cheeks. Just then there was a loud humming sound, and all the other sea creatures moved aside as Kapunakani, the great big grandfather whale, swam up to Kanani. Very well, 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 my dear little Kanani. Why are you crying? Asked Grandfather Whale in his deep, gentle voice. I am crying because I want to be small so that the whale hunters will not catch me. You are so old and clever, Kapunakani. Please tell me how I can make myself small like my friends, sobbed Kanani. My little Kanani, chuckled her grandfather, you must not be afraid. Men stopped hunting whales around here a long time ago. Boats now carry friendly people who like to watch us swimming in the ocean. The people carry cameras, and they take pictures of us to show their friends. They tell stories of how they have seen the biggest creatures in the whole wide world. Look at me, I love being big, shouted Kapunakani as he leapt out of the water. The water foamed and splashed. You see, winked Grandfather, they have not hurt me. Now you try. Kanani lifted her head out of the foaming water, and a little boy shouted, Oh, look, a baby whale! And all the people cheered as Kanani's eyes shone with pride. Are you happy now? Kapunakani asked. Yes, Grandfather, Kanani replied, but there is just one more thing. You have shown me how nice it is to be big, so I do not want to be small anymore. Now I want to be the biggest whale in the whole world. The end. And here's some facts about humpback whales. Kanani is a member of the humpback whale family. Male humpbacks grow to a maximum length of 58 feet, and females to a maximum of 62 feet. That's about as big as a city bus. Both male and females can weigh as much as 53 tons. That's a lot. And baby humpbacks are about 15 feet long, and they weigh 1.5 tons at birth, about the same weight as a car. Oh my goodness. Humpback whales are the most playful of all the whales, and they love to leap and somersault about in the ocean. And the best time to see humpbacks in Hawaii is from December to April. And then after April, they migrate to their polar feeding grounds in search of food. So I hope you enjoyed that story. The whale behind me is not a humpback whale, but it is a blue whale. So let's go take a look at it.